This IRS is also called as Indian Remote Sensing Satellite. And coming to the next point, next one is Mangalyaan. Spheros, we already discussed about Mangalyaan. Let us repeat this Mangalyaan, which is also known as MOM. MOM means Mars Orbiter Mission, is also called as Mangalyaan. It was launched on November 5th in the year of 2013 from Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota at Nellore. It used PSLV. PSLV is a rocket, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle rocket. This Mangalyaan used to launch Mangalyaan, and after 298 days transmit to Mars, it was successfully inserted into Mars orbit on 24th September 2014. This is the great achievement of ISRO. India is the first country to reach Mars orbit. Spheros. It carries instruments that will help advance knowledge about Mars to achieve its secondary scientific objective. India became the first country who successfully inserted into Mars for the first attempt in Mars for the first. This Mars entered to Mars orbit this MOM Mars Orbiter Mission successfully entered to Mars orbit in the year of 2000. In which year, Spheros? In the year of 2014. And these are the ISRO's future programs. ISRO planned to launch these following satellites in 2015 to 16 for academic year. First one is AstroSat, and next one GSLV Mark II is a satellite with GSAT means GSLV Mark II means Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle, and next one is GSAT 6. GSAT 6 means Geosynchronous Satellite, and next one INSS and INSS 1E and INSS 1F, INSS 1G and GSAT, Geosynchronous Satellite 1S, and another one is Teleos, and next one is RLVTD. These are the ISRO's future programs. See, Spheros, already we learned this satellites list in India in that few of them. Let us discuss once more. Aryabhatta. It was launched on 19th April in the year of 1975. It used Intercosmos launch vehicle. This Aryabhatta is a technological satellite and it has technological experience. And next one is Bhaskara 1. It was launched on 7th June in the year of 1979. It is also used C1 Intercosmos vehicle. In that the remarks are the first experimental remote sensing satellite. This Bhaskara 1 is the remote sensing satellite which is also known as IRS. And another one is Rohini. Rohini was launched on 18th July in the year of 1980. It used SLV satellite launch vehicle. In that it is for measuring in-flight performance in SLV. Next one is INSAT. It was launched on 30th August in the year of 1983. It used the vehicle of shuttle, multi-purpose communication and technology satellite. This INSAT is a technological satellite and it is a multi-purpose satellite. Multi-purpose satellites means these satellites consist more information according to the weather. And next one is IRS. Indian Remote Sensing Satellite was launched on 20th August in the year of 1991. It used Vostok vehicle. It is a Earth observatory satellite. And next one is Kalpana 1. This Kalpana 1 is a satellite which was launched on 12th September in the year of 2002. This vehicle, this Kalpana used PSLV C4 vehicle, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. It is a weather satellite of ISRO. And next one is Youth Satellite. It was launched on 20th April in the year of 2011. It used PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. Indo-Russian Stellar and Atmospheric Satellite. This is also a meteorological satellite which is also called as weather satellite. And next one is GSAT-10. It was launched on 29th September in the year of 2012. It used Ariane 5 vehicle. India's advanced communication satellite. This GSAT is a communication satellite. These communication satellites are provided worldwide information link up to us. And next one is MOM. MOM means Mars Orbiter Mission, which is also called as Mangalyaan, was launched in the year of 5th November. Was launched in the year of 2013 on 5th November. It used PSLV C-25 Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle 25. In that, the remarks are India's first Mars orbital satellite. Our ISRO is the first country to reach Mars orbit. Next, IRNS. IRNS means Indian Remote Sensing Satellite. This is also, it was launched on 28th March in the year of 2015. It used PSLV 27 vehicle. In that, the remarks are, fourth, the Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System. This IRNSS is a navigational satellite. This navigational satellites gives information according to sea. Have you understood, SWREIS? Yes. Coming to the next point. See, SWREIS, who is he? Yes, SWREIS, what a wonderful answer you have gave. He is a well-known scientist, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. He was one of the greatest scientists of our India. He is the father of India's space program. He worked as chairman of Atomic Energy Commission and he is the first chairman of ISRO. He is a key role in our ISRO. See here, SWREIS, who is he? Yes, SWREIS, what a marvelous answer. He is none other than, he is a great reputed scientist, Dr. Abul Pakit Jainul-Abidin. Kalam worked as a project director of India's first indigenous satellite launch vehicle. Indigenous satellite launch vehicle means it is a sounding rocket, SLV-3, which successfully developed the Rohini satellite in 1980. He made an effort to develop the PSLV and SLV-3 projects which are successful. He worked hard for the achievement of ISRO. He also directed two projects, those are Devil project and Valiant project, which sought to develop ballistic missiles from successful SLV technology. Abdul Kalam was the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. He awarded Bharat Ratna, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan and etc. We call him as a missile man of India because he worked hard for the successful of ISRO. By the help of him only our ISRO made launch vehicles for future. Not only for future, present also we have these types of launch vehicles. Are you observing, SWREIS? These types of launch vehicles also present we have. See this, SWREIS. See here, SWREIS, who is he? He is a great scientist, Dr. Abdul Kalam. By the help of him only we made launch vehicles. See, SWREIS, these are the Agni launch vehicles. Already we know that. See this picture, Agni launch vehicle. By the help of him only our ISRO made launch vehicle. See here, this is the launch vehicle made by our ISRO by the help of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Spheros, can you know how these rockets works? Yes, Spheros, these rockets works according to the Newton's third principle. What is that principle, Spheros? For every action there is equal opposite reaction. And see here, Spheros, these are the sum of satellites which was successful, which were made by our ISRO. This is the interceptile missile satellite, and this is the Prithvi satellite, and another one is BrahMos. This is also the name of this satellite. And see here, this is the artificial, one of the artificial satellite which was made by our ISRO. Have you understood, friends? Yes. Now let us revise our chapter. First of all, we want to know about satellite. What is satellite? Satellite means celestial body revolving around another celestial body is called its satellite. What is rocket? Rocket means it is a launch vehicle, is called a rocket. Spheros, here we clearly know about satellite and launch vehicle. What is about artificial satellite? Artificial satellite means a man-made satellite is called an artificial satellite. And what is satellite? Satellite is an object that moves around a larger objects. For example, the earth. Earth is a celestial body, which means heavier body. Around the earth, the moon revolves. The moon is a natural satellite for our earth. And next one is, why are satellites important? Satellites are important in our daily life because by the help of satellites we are able to see the cricket live matches or any other programs which were occurring in, which were going in other countries or other states. It is possible through satellites only. Next, artificial satellites. And the world's first artificial satellite is Sputnik 1. It was launched in the year of 1957, and since after the launching of artificial satellite Sputnik 1, then thousands of satellites were have been launched into an orbit around the earth. And see, Spheros, some satellites have notably space stations have been launched into parts and assembled in orbits. And see, Spheros, uses of artificial satellites. What is a satellite? Satellite means a celestial body revolving around another celestial body is called its satellite. Communication satellites. Communication satellites means, here I am teaching a lesson. You are able to see my lesson by sitting in your schools only with the help of satellites. Which satellites? Communicational satellites. These communication satellites are provided worldwide link up of radio, telephone and television. See, Sphero, another one is weather satellite. This weather satellite is also called as meteorological satellites. This weather satellites provides continuous up-to-date information about weather. Next one is navigation satellites. These navigation satellites were developed primarily to satisfy the need for navigation system that nuclear submarines could use to update their inertial navigation system. These navigation satellites are provided. These navigation satellites gives instructions to the Navy people. Navy peoples means nothing but they recovers the satellites which were fell down into sea. Spheros, when the satellites fell down into sea, when this satellites was damaged, when this satellites was totally damaged, it fell down into sea. For that satellite, this Navy people recovers that satellites. And also these navigation satellites gives instructions to the Navy people. See, Spheros, the satellites launched by India include Aryabhatta, Bhaskara, Apple. Apple stands for Arrayed Passenger Payload Experiment. And Rohini. Rohini is a series of given experiments to satellites. Aryabhatta was the India's first satellite which was launched on April 19th in the year of 1975 for conducting experiments. Hello. Hi Swero. Hi Swero. May I know your name? Hello Swero. May I know your name? See Sweros. India include Aryabhatta, Bhaskara, Apple and Rohini. Hello. Hello Swero.
I have one doubt, sir.
Okay, may I know your doubt? May I know your doubt Swero? What's your doubt?
Using only satellite in the replace of satellite, why cannot use cameras?
Once you repeat the question Swero.
Why we are using only satellite in the replace of satellite, why cannot use cameras?
Because these satellites fly high in the sky and gives valuable information about Earth. Have you cleared Swero? These satellites fly high in the sky and it gives a valuable information according to the weather. Swero, you asked instead of satellites why we use cameras? Because the camera gives photographs and these satellites gives information through the help of signals. Information means which information? Like recently we know that, I already said that recently we know that on the surface of Mars there are the water resources. How is it possible Swero? It is possible through satellites only. Why don't we use cameras? The cameras also used because our scientists, the scientists are prepared cameras and they stitch it to, and the cameras are there for satellite, and that cameras also give images to us through the signals. Have you cleared Swero? Yes Swero. Aryabhatta was the first Indian satellite. Hello Swero.
Hello.
Hello Swero, may I know your name?
Hi Swero, this is Snehata from Belampalli School.
Okay Swero, may I know your doubt?
Hello, this is Snehata Swero from Belampalli School.
Okay Swero, what's your doubt?
I have one doubt Swero.
What's your doubt Swero?
What is the use of artificial satellites in our daily life?
Yes Swero, what a wonderful question you had asked. Artificial satellites are very important to us because these artificial satellites provides worldwide link up to us like telecommunication. The best example is here I am teaching. You are listening my show, you are able to see my show by sitting in your schools only. It is possible through artificial satellites only. Have you cleared Swero? Yes Swero. Let us discuss about India's satellite programs. Apple, I also said that Apple, which stands for Arrayed Passenger Payload Experiment, was a satellite see Sweros. Let us see. See Sweros, our India is a first country to reach Mars orbit. It was successful in the India's first attempt only, it was successfully entered into Mars orbit. It is the great achievement of our ISRO. And my conclusion, hello? Hello Swero. Hi Swero.
Good evening.
Good. Okay, good evening Swero.
Hi, good evening Swero. This is Divya Swero from Karimnagar Dist.
Okay Swero, how are you? How are you Swero?
I am fine. How are you?
I am okay Swero. What's your question?
What about you?
I am excellent Swero. What's your question?
Saying about missile and rocket, then what is the difference?
What is the difference between?
Missile and rocket. What is the difference between missile and rocket?
What is the difference between?
Saying about missile and rocket. What is the difference between?
Yes,
What is the difference between missile and rocket?
yes, Sveros. Missile means it is a name of the rocket. Have you understood, Svero? It is a name of the missile is also a name of the rocket. Rocket is a launch vehicle. See here, Svero, it is a launch vehicle. This is a one of the model of satellite. Sorry, launch vehicle. Have you understood, friends? Had you cleared your doubt? Yes, Svero. Okay, Svero. At last, my conclusion is India have got many milestones in ISRO, and also ISRO is the first country to reach Mars orbit, and ISRO is the best country. ISRO is the first space center to reach Mars orbit, and ISRO is the one of the the ISRO's great achievement is to reach Mars orbit, and also the Chandrayaan is also gave a valuable information about moon, and also many countries are seeking help from our India. And also, Svero, at last I want to say my heartful thanks to our Secretary Sir Garu and for introducing this opportunity to us, and all the DCO of our Karimnagar district Angel Madam Garu, and the principal of Chinthakunta Devasena Madam Garu, and my guide teachers Ishwari Madam Garu, Tirumala Madam Garu, and librarian Madam Garu, and all the teachers who are encouraged me and helped me. Thank you one and all teachers.